I'm here at the Grocery Innovation Show, and we're going to be looking at one of the Dovetale collections, specifically the Root Health line of cereal. Now, first of all, why do they call it Root Health? Root Health.
That is a very good question, and one of the first things I usually do get with this line, and Root Health is actually something I had to do a little investigating in, and the gentleman behind it explained to me that actually in Britain, if you're in Root Health, it means that you're in top form, you're feeling great, good energy, taking on the world, and that's exactly why he thought it was the most appropriate name he could give to his new line of cereals.
Okay. So what's unique about it? Why another cereal in the market?
Well, it's a really good question because it certainly is a competitive category, but the best thing about this line is it literally is by a consumer for a consumer. So the reason this line is here in this competitive category is because the man behind it didn't feel that what was out there was good enough to really give people that start to the day that can give them that energy and put them in Root Health. So he actually spent a number of years sourcing and looking for not only great ways to blend and use grains, fruits, seeds, and nuts, but he's gone to all lengths of the world to find the best quality and processed oats, grains of rice, as well as all organic fruits. So he's very careful even not to make sure that sulfites are something that you're going to find present in his cereals. And I'm one of those picky people who has to add something to their cereals. It's never just enough what's in that box. I have never had to add a single thing to the Root Health mueslis. They're phenomenal. They absolutely give me the best start of the day. They are packed with fresh fruits and sunflower seeds and poppy seeds and everything that's absolutely amazing for you.
Hold it, don't you add like milk or?
You certainly can. You know, one of his favorite things to do with the muesli, you add milk, and actually, if you talk to Nick from Root Health, and you can go on his blog, it's amazing. He recommends you use a very high fat content for milk. In actual fact, sometimes using a lower percentage value of milk can actually add weight to you, which is a little bit of a funny theory, but if you think about it, it's one of the reasons why a lot of farmers give pigs, it's the skimmings, because actually the way our bodies work, and oftentimes it can actually work to add fat to you. So use a nice whole milk if you can, get those whole calcium benefits, you're really investing in a quality calorie that's going into your body, and it's a great way to enjoy these. When it comes to the granola and to the porridge, Nick actually uses a little bit of clotted cream to be completely indulgent as a finishing touch to his porridge.
Now, I also got an organic line here too. Speaking of quality.
Yes. So when it comes to finding the best ingredients for Nick from Root Health, he really looks at not only the provenance and the processing, but also the flavor, and where he feels organic provides the best equation or solution to that equation, that's where he'll choose it. But one thing he never compromises on is his fruit. He always uses 100% organic fruit.
Okay, let's run by some of the quick things here. You got what's apple cinnamon, which is apple with cinnamon and the usual stuff.
Yeah, and beautiful clusters of spelt, buckwheat, barley, oats, rice, and rye. So it's really getting all of those wonderful, nutritious grains into your body. The puffed rice is one of my favorite. What's really, a lot of people don't know this about cereal, but a lot of puffed rices or oats actually aren't full grains. They're grains that are ground down to a meal, and then they're reconstituted with a binding agent that then gives them the shape of a grain. So it's a less expensive way to produce a cereal, but it's certainly not the most nutritious. And with the puffed rice, every one puff is equal to 1 grain of rice.
Interesting. Okay. I'm sure you can continue here because they have quite a number of things. And actually, you've got them in thins and stuff like that. We have them in thins too, which are great savory solutions, excellent things for using to dip.
So they're great for canapé bases, and they're come in many gluten-free options that are, again, completely all natural. One of my really neat fun new additions is the porridges this year too. And what's neat about the gentleman behind Root Health is he's actually currently in Scotland competing in the World Porridge Competition.
Ah.
And you can only use water, salt, and oats. So it's the only 3 ingredients you can use to make that porridge. So it all comes down to the quality that you choose and the process and time that you take to prepare it.
Now say that again, the World Championship Porridge?
The World Porridge Championships are in Scotland, and you compete for something called the Golden Spurtle. And Nick, being an Englishman, has made a huge foray into this industry where he actually came in 2nd place last year amongst all the other Scotsmen, and he's really gunning for 1st this year. So we're certainly sending him our best wishes.
Wow. Well, for more Root Health info, where should we go?
Definitely check us out, dovetalecollections.com, and Tale is spelled T-A-L-E, like the story.
Thank you.